Bobby, did you bring your homegirl named Tina? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Natalie, a lot of the girls have questioned the length of your chin. Do you care to measure?
You are the class.
I know. You don't have to remind me.
Next question.
Oh, Natalie, it looks as if Lemmy has dropped something on his way in. What you mean I gotta go? Man, this some up.
What is going on, entertainers? So time comes to y'all with another video, and y'all, we doing a Zeus town hall, okay? Make sure y'all check out my other content. I want to clarify, okay, this is not an only Zeus channel, okay? We do cover other things. I did get to talk a lot about some of the stuff that's been going on in regards to the music industry with Young Miami and everything. So make sure y'all check that out if y'all haven't. Okay. Also, somebody had asked me, do y'all want somebody requested a Leo, you feel me, album recap. Okay, Miss the girlie that dissed Natalie that she claims she doesn't know. Do y'all want an album recap? Because I'm gonna listen to it and then we may do a video. So we'll see. All right, so we're doing a Zeus Town Hall, you guys. And first thing we're gonna get into, you guys, is Tanisha. First of all, this situation reminded me how Tanisha is so dramatic. This whole hoopla did not have to happen like this. Tanisha, I feel like you at this point have edged us. Okay? You edged us because you tried to make it seem like you were common, but you didn't. You feel me? You edged us, Tanisha, and it's bothering me and my homegirls. Because why would you do that? You could have easily said, I'm not coming. That's it. Okay? So let's start from the beginning. Tanisha started to post around about things about how, if y'all give me the right amount, I'm coming. I have hair booked, hair, nails, everything almost booked. I'm gonna be able to maybe fly out. So we're like, oh, we're getting excited, right? She said, hello, my loves. I may need your love. I may need your help. Okay. Now she damn fucking Ayana with the my loves. Okay, my love. Right? Better yet, Monique. She said, New Jersey, I need a wig or something by tomorrow. ASAP child data lost the rainbow one. DC, I'm looking for glam, private security, and a driver. What y'all got to eat out there? Oh, we'll talk about that later. Ha ha ha. It's been years, Tanisha. You still got the food jokes? I may need a few pit bulls with tuxedos on. Okay. So me, I was excited to see Tanisha. I said this in the previous video. I like Tanisha and I feel like she would have brought some energy that we've needed since BGC. So I was excited. And she also posted it with a caption also saying that, it's time. We may be back, blah, 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 blah. Like, it may be that time to return back. So a lot of us are thinking, okay, boom, 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 she coming. Next thing you know, she ends up going live with Cookie. Okay. She ends up going live with Cookie, which, by the way, no shade to Cookie. She has no clue what she's talking about. Okay. At the end of the day, this network, I don't even think she probably watched a full episode of it. Even though she was at the premieres of Baddies ATL, she probably didn't even stay for the damn premiere. So it's like, I get asking her friend for advice, though. Don't get me wrong. But this live, you guys, if y'all want to check it out, go to Lola T, you guys. She has the full live on there. And this is when she was contemplating on whether or not she should return, right? She wanted a certain fee to return, which I'm all for it. At the end of the day, these girls be squabbling. It's not like Bad Girls Club. It's a fight camp. Let's keep it a buck. You're going to get your head busted left, right, center. You may get injured. You feel me? Like you may get popped, all that. Okay. So she took to the gram and she let us know a couple of tidbits on what would we have to expect on this season of Baddies USA, including the Bad Girls Club appearing.
Not her idea. Well, no, it's not. So I got a call, you guys. So the call that I got was at 3:15 a.m. on Tuesday from Lemmy himself, and pretty much telling me about a promotional opportunity, which I honestly thought was going to be for Love Cabin. I thought he was going to hit me up to do promo on my page for Love Cabin. And then he's like,
no shade. Tanisha would make a good host for Love Cabin. Oh, that's who would have made a good host for Love Cabin. She would have made it funny and it wouldn't have been creepy like Ray J is doing. That's a good And I'm gonna circle back to that point.
Can he talk to me? So I'm like, okay, cool. And then he's like, oh, so we're doing Baddies USA. And I'm like, okay. Fuck, he's like, okay. He's like, this Sunday. I'm like, oh God, okay. So he kind of lays it all out for me. And I'm just like, no, 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 no. But then my BGC sisters start hitting me up. And then I'm just like, oh my God, I don't know. And then, like, Carrie's like, okay, you don't really want to do it, so ask for something crazy and see if they give it to you. And if they give it to you, go. So I did. And they definitely thought I was crazy. Listen, when you're online talking about the company makes $100 million, I'm going to come to collect, especially if I feel like I was shorted the first time. You understand what I'm saying? I know y'all want me to come, and I really wanted to. I love you guys. I did want to do it for you guys, but I don't think it's right. I don't think it's right. I will think about it some more. I am thinking about it. Okay. I really had a bad experience the first time. And Cookie's right. Like, yeah.
So during this live, also, it says that the BGC girls are only going to appear for one day. Let me, Papa, you come right here with your long chin. I swear to God, if that's the case, I'm going to be pissed. Camila needs to be around the whole season. Okay? Sarah needs to be around the whole season. Ain't no one day. At least do a special appearance where it's some episodes. One day, they're going to split it into 3 episodes. Don't get it twisted. But one day, to me, is crazy. Okay?
Because per the boss, it is a reunion from like season 1 and all the BGC girls to open up the show for BGC America. That is what was told to me. However, what was told to me was it was like 3 or 4 or 5 girls, including Natalie. I didn't expect to see such a huge roster. So when I came online and I saw this huge roster of the BGC girls, I'm not going to lie to you guys, I got alarmed a little bit because I'm just like, all of these girls for one day? It's giving challenge, MTV challenge. You understand? With like they're battling or something. It's like, this is like, is this like a party? Is it a whatever? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Either way it goes, it could be good vibes. It could be a good thing. Apparently there's a surprise for the girls if we went. I don't know. Maybe she has like chains or something for them, or I don't know, whatever. But I don't know. I don't know. And I hate how short notice this is.
Which I do feel as if
it's
she has the right to be upset about the short notice, because the fact that they're being told this last minute to pack up and leave your lives and responsibility, girl, this is not Big Brother. Like, let me please, because you would have had me fucked up. At least Big Brother, like, because I could talk about it because I almost was on this season of shade. You get a heads up way ahead of time. Like, a nigga was preparing and going to the gym and lost weight a month before the show started. Like, you get a good heads up. So at least with that, you get a heads up. A week or 2 prior to me is kind of like, come on now. Like, days prior is insanity. So I understand her frustration. What I'm not for is the amount of money that Tanisha requested.
One day, that's what they said. No, well, literally a few hours to film. Yeah. So honestly, if I'm being honest, in the grand scheme of things, right, it is good money for a few hours. But what am I walking into? What am I going to have to deal with? You know what I mean? Yeah. Because per the boss.
So let's get to the pay. So Tanisha ended up going live with Cookie. She has some things to say just about her being lowballed as well. She didn't like the fact that she was lowballed in regards to the pay. She thought she deserved a little bit more than what she got. Okay. So after that happened, Lemmy took to the gram and said, demanding a producer credit while simultaneously demanding a producer's credit while simultaneously requesting 6 figures per day to merely participate is nothing short of absurd and egregiously comical. I mean, come on. Well, is this wilding out? No, it's actually bad versus wild, really. Anyways, please, by all means, feel free to make the proposed number from Zeus public and invite an open discussion on whether it was in fact lowballed. I mean, come on. The delusion is impressive. Some of these folks truly belong in a comedy series of their own. I mean, my God. I was simply trying to present an opportunity for the fans. Okay, let me. If we talk a comedy series, hit your boy up. No shade. I got a couple ideas, babe. We could make some things pop over there on the Zeus Network. Okay. Now, the amount that was apparently presented was he said 6 figures per day. Tanisha, Tanisha, I know you said you presented a crazy amount. No, 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 no. Listen, I feel as if like you have to be like logical too when it comes to business. You have not appeared on that network for seasons. She says that she felt like a part of the show was ripped from under her rug. But in my opinion, the girls that should really be mad are the Dannies and the Gabbies and the girls who started the OnlyFans. They're the ones that should really be feeling away. Tanisha, you didn't really even have anything to do with that part of the project. You came along during ATL, no shade. Let's keep that a buckarooski. So if we're gonna talk, facts, let's talk facts. So that's why I feel like she should have been a little bit more logical with the amount that she wanted, because no Zeus isn't gonna pay you that, especially when they paid Stunner that huge amount for one day. They only did that though because one, she wasn't getting producers credit, and it was literally for one day. That's it. Cut off. That's it. There's no more than that. None of that. But for you to request 6 figures, you guys, daily, if you're gonna be there for a period of time, no. I don't agree with that. And I feel like this is where Tanisha went wrong. You shouldn't have went online and talked about anything in regards to pay. I don't think that to me was smart, because to me, I feel like she could still have worked with them in a way where she would have gotten her way. Let's talk Love Cabin, because I said I was going to come back to that. Ray J, he's not a good host. He's creepy as hell. It's giving porn. It gets hard when he's around the dudes. You could have easily replaced him as a hope, no issue. Next season, no issue. I would not have went publicly and talked about the pay, nothing at all. I just would have been like, I don't know if I want to do it or not. I would have acted like I'm scared. Oh my God, right? Meanwhile, it really would have been about the pay. And then I would have called me. I'd be like, hey, I don't want to do it, but I do want to host such and such, such, right? I'll take this amount of pay for such and such. Let me host this and this. And first of all, Zeus has not yet to have an all-star battle show where they compete for money. Who knows when they're going to develop that? And you could have been a potential host had you not gone online and did that. No shade. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, although y'all know I be reading Zeus and I be on their ass because they be on some trifling ass shit, I feel like Tanisha was wrong when it came to this, and she should have played a little bit more G, in my opinion. You could have said no. I'm not saying she should have. She should have went. Like, I don't think she should have went really low key, because you would have got Tanisha, and I don't think you're ready for that. And we haven't seen, Tanisha fighting how long, but I think she could have played it more G and still get some coin out of it and opportunity out of it. Y'all get what I'm saying? Child, the amount of money that you was requesting, Tanisha, girl, you wanted your son's college fund. No shade. Tanisha said, I want to fund my son's college. Okay, I want that nigga to go to NYU. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, you guys, now she did give some words of advice to the bad girls that are returning.
Nobody fucking touch y'all. Don't let anybody fuck y'all. Yikes. But Gila, Miss Cat, I already
Gila is crazy.
know. I already know. 7, I already know. Janelle, I don't know if she a fighter like that. I don't know. But same thing. Hold it down. Sarah gonna fight. Y'all right there, y'all hold each other down. Bree is going. Y'all all have each other's back. Hold each other down. Gila, I know you're a little confused about which side. This side right now. This side, okay? Because you came from here. Cat is going. Miss Cat is going. 7 is going. Camilla's going. Persuasion is going. I already know. Y'all right there, y'all hold each other down.
Gila is crazy. I must have missed that season, because Gila, that bitch was from Newport Beach. I never heard of her. Gila was on the season where the girl got shanked and they didn't air it, because we don't know who Gila is. Okay. If they're filming for one day, do they really need to come in with all this attitude and just, having each other back like this? Now, she did take to the gram and just thanked them for considering her. To me, it sounds like you know how Nikki said, regret in your tears when you save them. Something, something. Okay, it sounds like she has regret in her words.
Hey, you guys. So quick update, because I know a few of you was invested in the whole thing, the whole ordeal. So I did hear back regarding the counter. And unfortunately, it's not going to work at this time. I do thank them for considering me, and I wish, we could have worked something out and hope to, hopefully align in the future if the universe allows that.
But here's my thing with that. The fact that you did all that hoopla online, they're not probably going to want to work with you again because you did all that hoopla online. To me, Tanisha does not work good as cast. Tanisha's a host. Let's really talk about it. Tanisha's a host. Tanisha's the real CEO. If we're going to talk about CEO, that's Tanisha. So it's like you had even no business even going on there as a cast member. If we're going to keep it a buck, you should have been trying to look for a hosting position over there. Because that is what she does best. Sometimes she does get on my nerves how biased she is, no shade. But, that's what she does best in the grand scheme of things.
I made an assumption earlier regarding what my BGC sisters may be walking into, and I'm hoping that's not the case. Like I said, they're guests. This is not their home, and I know they're not coming with that type of energy. Obviously, I don't know what's going to happen, but I can only go by what I've seen previously. But I'm hoping that, they show up and they lead with integrity and they have good intentions and they're met with the same. There's no reason to beef if there's not a real reason. Like, that's not how the real world works anyway. Bad Girls Club was about, women who lived out loud and, who did things on their terms, women who did things on their terms, their way. And, and we lived boldly and loudly, and that was our bad. And if we had to stand up for ourselves or protect ourselves, then we did that. But there was a lot of substance to the club and, personality. And I would love to see a lot more of that because there's so much more to us than just, getting active.
Period.
Aside from that, I wish everyone the best. And I would love to give a big thank you to my manager, Chris. Sorry for driving you crazy. You're the best. My best friend, Cookie. My best friend, KC. My other ace, Tashi. And of course, you guys. You guys have been amazing.
I know you're not talking about Kayla KC. Okay, let me stop. Shout out to Kayla KC. Now, it looks as if this is what Tanisha could be talking about because Rollie, after the BGC castle drop, she said, wow, a whole party for me. Thank you, Lemmy. I'm about to have a ball. Rollie, please. See, this is the stuff I'm talking about. Like, this is why Tanisha is feeling the way that she is. And she requested the money that she did because of people like a Rollie who's talking about a party. Party of what? Party of fades? Like, when I tell y'all, if the BGC girls jump, I'm not even going to be mad. I said it. Okay. Now, apparently, it looks like Marsh is also going to be hopping on the scene. She dropped some tea also with a screenshot of like a flight confirmation, but that easily could have been Rock texting her that.
Oh, we got exotic goods. He just spotted a bitch walking down the street, and I'm going to Baddies, and I need some clothes, so he blessing your girl. Cause I ain't got shit, so all brands can y'all tap in, cause I ain't packed.
No shade. Marsh is giving a Sydney Starr. Like, you're following the bus. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of the bus, it looks as if the bus was spotted, you guys, and it's giving YMCA. YMCA. We are the baddies. We are YMCA. We are the baddies. We are YMCA. It's giving a little bit of YMCA the way the bus look. Y'all could have made it black and then with the baddies, USA sign. But hey, I'm just talking. All right, now speaking of Sydney, I brought her up, so she ended up popping up, and I guess we might actually see her soon, sis.
Was so happy for me. I thought it was my return to come back. I was so happy, y'all. Come in as an assistant, I'm okay with that. So, yeah. Natalie, I gave it at least to the weekend because it was like a Friday when it happened. I said, I'm gonna let the whole weekend go by. Boom, Monday, I'm gonna call her again and just be like, Natalie, hey, what's up? What's up? I'm ready. Bags packed. Let's go. And when I call her, Ivory picks up the phone. Ivory answers the FaceTime. Like when I hit her on Monday, and Ivory, I guess, was kind of intoxicated, and she's like, "Why are you calling this phone? We don't want you back. We don't want you back. Natalie's not bringing you back." I'm like, Ivory, girl, bye. Put Natalie on the phone. Then everybody,
oh my God.
USA, tag my name on there, Sydney Starr Bad. Like, let the people know y'all want to see me on there. Like, it's just that simple. Or y'all want to see me back, let's bring Sydney back. Let's start a petition. Bring Sydney Starr back to Baddies. Period. Bring me back. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yes, it's a lot of haters in here. Okay, cool. Whatever. It's a lot.
Sydney is funny as all hell. Not they haters in her own life. One thing I have to say when it comes to my channel, I don't ever have trolls in my comments live. I will say that. Like, I don't ever see nobody just coming in there and talking shit. Damn, leave Sydney alone. Sydney, let me tell you the thing is, Sydney not smart. I'm gonna tell you why. If you was really smart, Sydney, you would go over there to that Lemmy and you tell him, hey, I was over there working with that Now That's TV. And, I just did a show with Dollhouse. It's called Dollhouse. And they got a lot of trans girls like me over there. And I think, Lemmy, if you want to make some money, the next new Baddies is going to be Baddies, trans Baddies. So I want to be the host, the CEO of trans Baddies. Can we do that, Lemmy? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, if you really are smart and about your bread, you need to start your own league of that. And I remember she was on live with Outbar. Outbar V was telling her the same thing. You could be the head, okay? Because no shade. Joyce, they probably not going to replace her as a host. So it's like, you're kind of stuck, babe. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not going to replace her as a host, especially with you, Sydney. All right?
A lot of haters in here. I don't care. I built off haters. That's how I got where I am, off the haters. Being as far as that I have gotten from the haters. Trust. Was so happy for me. I thought it was my return.
Okay, do y'all want to see Sydney back? No, I'm sorry. I love Sydney, though. I've always found her to be a good kid. Okay, a lot of you girlies be hating on her for no... Like, if you take Sydney serious, you're crazy. Like, that's why I be hating when they be hitting her and stuff like that. Like, I don't like that. Like, y'all know that girl can't fight. That girl can't even stand up straight. Like, if anybody fights Sydney, you're gonna look crazy. Like, the girl can't even stand up on her two legs with heels on. Like, why are you fighting her? Like, come on now. That's why Joyce beat her up. She just looks stupid because you beating up somebody who's harmless. Okay. Now, apparently, y'all, K Rika is positive about Dolly, of her wearing a Michael Myers mask. She felt like she kind of gave her like an idea. But if you look at her caption, she said, "Can't wait to see y'all." So it's given maybe she may be part of USA and it hasn't been announced yet.
Yeah, no, you can't say nothing, bitch. Big influence. I had that bitch come to the motherfucking reunion dressed as Michael Myers, bitch. Focus, you talk about how I'm glad that you love your name, bitch, and you embracing what the fuck you look like. You could have kept the mask, bitch, because your face gives Michael Myers enough. Bitch. Focus, you talking about how Michael Myers. Fuck you mean, bitch? Yeah, that shit is so funny to me. Like, bitch, get away. I caught that whole Michael Myers on the show one time, bitch, and ever since then, everybody been calling this whole Michael Myers. They be gonna come to the fucking reunion dressed as Michael Myers. Like, bitch, you look stupid.
No shade, K Rika. The person who really came up with that was Mikael Myers on Instagram. She's that girl. She been calling her Michael Myers. So you ain't do it first, K Rika, bitch. You was like the second or third one that was really doing it on a public forum. But she been getting called Michael Myers. Okay, they've been making that fun of her for that. So not too much. Okay, now let's talk Bree. Bree, you guys, is very excited to be back, you guys. And apparently, y'all, she has no beef with Rollie. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, brr. I'm kind of disappointed, no shade, because I wanted you to get your lick back for the pigtails. You know what I'm saying? I wanted you to come in without the pigtails so you could avenge yourself for what she did to you on Bad versus Wild. But apparently we're not going to get that because they're cool.
And is, I'm back. I'm talking about any. And if they want to fight, they got to spin it. Are you guys excited? I'm nervous. Just because I know how Zeus is. Like, they say one thing, and then you go in there, and it's a completely opposite. But I'm excited, y'all know. For y'all cast too. Yeah, we're cast.
And y'all know how Tanisha said the one day thing? I don't know if I believe that all too much. Because why are the girls like getting so packed up for one day? You get what I'm saying? Like one day, y'all packing up and all that for a day. Girl, you for a day, you bring a book bag. And you know, and some Neosporin and some healing cream just in case, you know, you get squabbled up. But a day to get packed up and all that, I don't know about that.
Me and Rollie don't have no beef no more. Y'all know who I got beef with. Hi, Rick. But if you know, you know. Y'all messy. Y'all messy. I know I'm excited. I've never met Judy in person, but I'm excited. That's my baby. I got the voodoo for you bitches.
Okay, and we all know how Brie get down. When she wants to fade, she runs up. Okay, we remember what happened between her and Candy. Listen, the BGC girls, they didn't play around when it came to beef. Okay, it wasn't Instagram lives, and back then we had Periscope. When they used to get popping on Periscope, the girls used to meet up in person. Okay, let me know what y'all think down below. Do you guys think Tanisha handled the situation correctly? Are y'all disappointed that she's not going to be on this season? What are y'all thoughts on the whole situation, you guys? How do y'all think Lemmy responded and all of that? Do y'all agree with how he responded? Let me know what y'all think, and we're out, babies.